Ball Z.
I didn't get the rat. That's all that matters.
We started off with some people looking at rats in different locations, and Nath decided he wanted to pet the rat. He got bit for his endeavors. After that, Gaius followed shortly behind and said, "Bro, why did you let that rat bite you like that?" And Nath was like, "Oh, I don't know. I should be better in the future." And then after that, Bosco came running behind and said, "Yo, dude, why are you attacking the rats?" Nath said, and then Bosco slapped him in the face for his crimes against humanity.
This isn't accurate.
Okay, who's giving a real recap?
Whoa. I am hurt that you don't appreciate. Am I not doing it? That's what we did. That's what happened. I've done it chronologically. What happened? Okay, but like in my mind, it practically happened. Bosco was pissed. He was mad.
Bosco angry.
Oh, well, fine. Someone else can
Bosco
continue.
gonna
My
break the
bad.
kneecap.
Someone else take the charge. See if I care.
We love you, David.
I wasn't paying enough attention to know where he's dropping off.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
It was when he left off when you came up and talked with me and Nath, and then the rest of the party came and joined us. We moved further along down that hallway Nath was in, came to the intersection of the 3 doors. I unlocked one with ease. The one going south was already unlocked, and then the one going to the east was still, I guess we didn't check it, but the hallway was very dark. We ended up going into the door heading to the north, and came into a room full of rats, some chairs, a table with books on it, and a rug. I snuck off while the rest of the party was bickering, is what I remember. And like a shadow, stealthed on over to the rug. And then Bosco, after getting noticed by the rats, shouted something, and we all engaged in combat. Anyone else want
Nath
to take
died.
over from there? Nath is dead.
Nath is dead. After that, we just tried or there was like combat finished. A rat tried to steal a book. We kept the book from the rat, and then we found a skeleton that ribs connected to it. And
did we ever look at that book the rat tried to take?
I don't know.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it just had scribbles on it. It was unintelligible.
And are you sure I don't still have it?
Yeah, I think I don't think we ever like actually investigated it after.
Yeah, because I have a different book. I don't think I ever put it in my inventory. I need to. But I have.
You have the book listing the experiments. I have the book with just a bunch of pictures of rats.
I need to put that
and
in.
Zaja has the book that the rat tried to take. While you guys were investigating the skeleton and putting ribs on it, I left the room. And I think that's about where we left off.
Yeah, I had Nash, Sasha, and Bosco to dig for me.
Bosco tried to catch a rat.
Yep. I also want to say that if I caught that rat and I had to make an animal handling check to try to tame it as a pet, I would have instantly done my nat 20. Without hesitation. But sadly, I didn't catch the rat. And it escaped.
No, you fumbled that one badly.
Alright.
You're the one that threw it at me.
It's a good recap. Oliver
could have just handed it to me, but no. Somebody asked me to drop it.
It's fine. Let Tact off.
I'm about to throw hands.
Oliver put 2 bones on the skeleton, and you guys are missing a third missing one. Tried to put a third one on, and even tried to mend it, and it did not work. It just fell down.
I tried doing that on not on the one we were trying to put together, but the other one that I took it from.
Yeah, he took 2 ribs from the same kind of area, and the second one didn't work.
So I tried to put it back on the one I took it from. Not on the...
I thought you were trying to mend it on as the third
Mm-mm.
one. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Then I retconned that from last session, and you mend that to the birdcage.
Hell yeah.
I
I was so confused why it didn't work. But I was
and
like,
you
okay.
guys, Ash, Nath, Bosco, and Zaja all are digging under this dirt space where they have come to learn that there's a certain point and you can actually start to dig under it, but you can't dig through it or on it. It feels like almost like steel, some type of steel type of thing. And while we do that, while you guys are digging, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut back to Gaius real fast. So Gaius, you would be walking out into the sewers area.
Music.
I haven't changed yet, man. Hang on.
I know.
Damn, this
I'm just
guy's so
recapping.
impatient.
It's just a reminder.
So,
You should ban this guy from Fortnite.
Gaius, you enter the sewers, with your fellow companions behind you, doing what they do in the room. And in the sewer, while you're walking out, you hear just some skittering in the walls. No screeching or anything, just noises. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep moving south through the until I get back to that intersection.
Mhm.
And then I think I'm going to start making my way back to that first door that we had encountered.
Okay, so you walk to about there and you come through the door and you turn down the hallway and you see a pack of rats at the end of the hall, all staring at you.
Bring me one.
They're just staring at me?
Yep, all four on their hind legs with the arms, like you saw before in the room. They have their little arms in front of their chest, just holding it, sitting upright, staring at you down the hallway.
Ah, fuck. Well, looks like that way's blocked. May as well just keep going south from here then. And with that, I'll go through this door here to the south. Because I don't really want to aggravate the rats and get more to come and attack.
Okay. You go to the gate. You go to open it. Opens right up.
Okay. I'll start walking down that hallway.
Okay. Within some time, you walk down the hallway and you can see just beyond, or not just beyond, but just down the hallway, you see like a corner. You walk around the corner, and you look down the hall, and you see that it leads to an open room.
Are there any like figures in there, possible people or rats that I could see?
Let me double check my my picture because I can't keep changing between rooms real fast. I'm gonna get lost. Is it this one? You do actually. You see a figure you haven't seen in the sewers before. That doesn't look like a rat. It's too big to be a rat, and then you actually also see a few rats in the area, and they're not the small rats; they're the giant rats. And the room itself has some shapes of clutters and stuff because there's some light source in there. But nothing in the room has noticed you. So.
Can I stealth into the room?
You can certainly try.
He liked saying that.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Oh man. So you walk in the room and you see.
Hey, Tag, I've used that same picture that you have for that character before in one of my campaigns.
It's great, right?
Can I give that character a name?
So, Gaius, You walk in the room, and the figure on the far side of the room, all these rats look like they're doing something in boxes or gnawing on sticks or whatever the case may be. The figure on the far side of the room turns and goes,
"Ah, yes. It seems we have a visitor."
and you see all the rats like become upright and they all focus on you. And when this figure turns around, you can tell he has like a humanoid shape to him. But he has like the figure of like the hermit type creature, and in your mind, you remember that this figure kind of looks like that poorly drawn figure on the parchment that you had. And he goes,
Okay.
"What are you doing here?"
Okay. Before I say anything, I am going to prepare an action to throw my dagger at him if he orders the rats to attack.
okay.
Or like if there's any sign of
Aggression?
hostility.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I was sent down here to, I guess, bring you to the surface, or to just put an end to whatever you're doing down here.
Me? I live with my family.
Sounds like you got a little rat in your throat.
Are you making fun of me?
No, not at all. But I would like to kindly ask you to stop whatever you're doing that is causing harm to the people on the surface in the city.
Surface dwellers, they don't know. What I am doing down here is science. It's for the betterment of everybody. Would you like to join the family?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna take a single step forward, but I would like you to come to the surface with me. And I will drag you up there if need be.
You alone? You will die.
Don't step close.
With him saying you will die, would I take that as the hostile attitude?
That wouldn't be aggression. That's just more of a warning.
Okay.
Like you can tell that there's a lot of tension right now, and if something happens, a lot's gonna happen.
Okay. Look, this doesn't need to be aggressive between us. I do have friends with me. Well, I say friends. I have others with me. And if anything happens to me, they will be in here soon.
You're
So
with
either-
that adventure group.
Yeah, I am. And they're just on the other side of that corner over there.
I know where they are. Like every group that comes in here, you will all die, just like the rest.
And are you the one killing them? You and your rats?
You come into my home. Of course. This is a trespass.
Trying to think of what I can say to bring him up.
So while you're sitting there trying to think, you see him standing with like a cane type of thing in his left hand, and he's like leaning on it, because he's got like a hunchback type of look to him as a hermit.
Yeah.
And you'll see him pull out his right hand slowly and like lift it up to his head. And when he does, you'll see a rat, like almost like how a gambler messes with a coin. You'll see him move the rat like between his fingers. And then he'll like swatting a fly, like swat it to the back wall, and it'll actually hit the wall and stick, and then phase into the wall.
Well,
What the fuck was that? What the fuck did you just do?
your adventure group is trespassing. Oh, what will you do when you're alone?
Shit.
And at that point, while you think about that, we're gonna shift back to the group. So you guys,
you're going to be coughing up blood by the end of this if you continue at this rate.
what? This is a normal voice for me.
It's an amazing voice.
So you guys,
Like, that's my natural voice.
yeah. So you guys are sitting here figuring
Well,
out
I'm
your
just going
thing,
to talk in my natural voice the rest of this, all right?
and while you're sitting there, Oliver, on this
Yes.
wall, where you're messing with the bone, you see a rat body, just like form out of the wall, and just slump over and fall into the ground.
So how big is the rat?
The one that just fell on the ground. It's one of the
Uh-huh.
it's one of the small ones that you normally see, the ones that like grow, but this is the small version. Like it hasn't grown or done anything.
But I've like seen that these rats don't have. They only have bones on the inside, so there's like no muscle or anything. Or is there just no like organs?
You wouldn't know about the small rats. You just know that the larger rats only have bones on the inside.
Well, I would like. I guess Oliver would infer that one is the same for the other. I'm trying to think. I don't think something could walk of all of its bone, like, because if it's, I don't even know if it is like has anything to do with the fact that the bones are holding it up. I will start casting detect magic again, because I never really got close enough to a rat to tell, right? Or I just,
not
like, was
not
too
close
far
enough to
away.
see it. You were just far enough away to see a very, very faint type of magic on one of the rats before.
Yeah. I'll start casting detect magic as a ritual spell, which Haley, it just lets me see what type of magic is around us.
Okay.
And I will back up to the other people over by where they're digging.
Okay. So you're ritually casting detect magic. You guys see Oliver slowly backing up to you guys.
I want to like keep my eyes on the rat though while I do that.
Right. So you see him backing up with his back to you guys, detecting something and looking at something.
Out of all
coming
six
over
of
here
us,
to
how
help?
does not a...
What are you saying, Kraken?
I was going to say, out of the six of us, how does not a single one of us know mold earth? As I'm digging through the dirt.
What level spell is that? Anyway?
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh my god.
I'll respond to Nath, and I will say, actually, there seems like there was a rat that came out of the wall over where I'm looking.
Oh, well, everybody already has a book, so I think we're safe on that part. And if it's just a single rat, I think we could handle it.
Well,
Ooh, a rat?
these
Maybe new friend?
rats don't actually have like muscle or organs, So I think they're held together magically, which means those other rats that we killed could possibly come back to life.
We could burn them if necessary, if you're really that concerned.
Well, as you may have noticed, I'm also casting Detect Magic to see exactly what it is holding them together. The book that researched a little bit about it spoke of it, but would I have at least had enough time at all to like see anything from the book to like know a little about what it was writing about?
I will say that based off schooling and stuff, you know that someone's trying to put some type of intelligent life in here or trying to do something with it. But as far as that, you didn't really spend time looking into it. You just kind of skimmed through the book to see if you could understand it.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just keep backing up and looking at the scary rat. Does it move at all or anything?
Nope. It's just laying there like you guys just killed it or something. It's just laying there on the ground.
Also, am I next to everyone yet?
I would say by now, yeah. You'd be casting, you'd be next to everyone. As you guys are sitting there, doing what you're doing, you see 4 giant rats come strolling in from the hallway. And they all look at you, and they lock eyes with whoever's looking this way, if anyone. You hear like a cacophony of just and they're just standing at the like entrance of the hallway staring at you guys.
Could I talk the lot of you into a friendly game of blackjack? In a desperate hope to get them to not attack.
They just kind of they just sit there and stare at you.
So there's 4 rats?
Right now, yes, that you can see.
They're not immediately trying to rip our throats out.
Well, who knows? Maybe considering there's a group of them. But if you're really that concerned, I'll walk over. And I'll walk over.
I thought you were afraid of them.
I'm not afraid of rats.
Oh wait, no. I was getting you mixed up with Rustic.
As you walk over, Nath.
Can I walk like kind of behind him?
Yeah, sure. Wherever you want to be placed right now.
Yeah.
Also, while walking over, I'm gonna keep magic missile at the ready.
Okay.
Like preparing an action?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so as you walk forward, they stop training eyes on the group, and they specifically look at you, Nath. And as you're walking, the group behind you would notice that a few more rats start to appear from the wall. In just random spots all over the room. They aren't fully grown. They're still the little rats that you know. But you see them just appearing, like one by one, from the walls.
Our first dungeon, and we're already gonna die.
Okay.
Nobody said there would be this many rats. I don't like this.
As for the fear of rats, it sounded like you were being attacked.
I'm gonna kind of turn to the rest of the people that are by the body, and I'm gonna be like, maybe we should find Nath and see if we can leave. You guys should walk over
right
here.
There. Yeah.
Not
right
Nath.
here.
Sorry, Gaius. And maybe we should try to see if we can leave.
Nath, if you would be so kind to give me a perception check. It has a pretty low DC, but you could roll for me, please.
I rolled in that one.
All right, continue.
Is it that low?
Continue.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my prepared spell. It's like you're right. We should get through here and find him. And I'm gonna cast. Wait a second. How close is he? Okay, he's not that close. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Have your rats make a Constitution 13 saving throw.
All 4 of them? That hits in like a cone, I think.
15-foot cube.
Oh, it hits a cube. Okie dokie. Well,
Archukey.
you said 15 foot. Are you putting it like? I'm assuming you're gonna put it. Well, if it's 15,
It's concentrated on myself.
which 3 are?
So.
Which 3 are you? Oh, it's from yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're hitting these 3 no matter what. Okay. Inamamento. All right, I'm gonna name these 1, 2,
Isn't the
and
4th
3.
one within my 15-foot cube? Because it's concentrated in me.
If that's the case, you're hitting Oliver.
That is true. Okay, I'll move 1 step closer to the rats, and as soon as I step closer, I cast a spell.
You would still hit him.
Right there? Would I hit him?
Not
That's
from
20
right
feet
there.
away.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
But yeah, at that point,
I
yes, I
thought
would.
you were. I thought you were taking like a step right here.
Oh no, I was gonna move diagonal.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, have your rats make a Constitution saving throw.
Time to roll some dice.
We died.
Oh my goodness, I only rolled a 3.
Really glad you stepped up, Nath. Thank you.
Well,
But if they
Nah,
fail, they
Nath
get
fucking
pushed 10
dead.
feet away from me.
Nath decided
One
for the group that
saves.
he wanted us all to die.
2 saves.
Remember pack tactics?
3
I do.
fails. So, and 4 saves. So 3 of the 4 saved. Does it take half damage or?
Yeah, half damage, and also if they save, they don't get pushed back.
Oh,
So
so if they.
it's 3 or 2 damage.
I don't know. Do you round down when it gets half damage? Because I only rolled 3.
Pretty sure you're supposed to round up for.
Yeah, if we can do up or down, but I got to keep it consistent. I mean, we could do up. We'll just do up.
Okay.
So, anyways, they take 3 damage.
Okay. So 1 saved.
The spell also emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Yes, sir. So you all hear, and by the way, you're in the sewers, so it's kind of amplified.
God.
So, what I'm gonna do actually, because you guys are in a small room, I'm gonna roll a low dice, but you're all probably gonna take bludgeoning damage from this.
Oh no,
Thank
I'm
you,
sorry,
Nath.
everyone.
And the rats probably don't because they're like practically dead.
So you guys, everyone in this room takes 2 damage from your ears
So does that
ringing.
mean the rats take 2 extra damage?
You don't know.
Haley, do you know how to subtract your health?
I don't know how I always manage to
hit
hurt
damage.
someone when I'm using
Uh,
AoE spells.
I don't know if that's how you do it.
Oh wait.
Oh,
You
if
can
you
just
wanna-
click on current and you can literally just subtract numbers from it. If you click on the number,
Oh, I still have my temporary. Wouldn't that still be at 1
I
from
don't-
last time?
the temporary hit points were from.
It was from.
They end when the spell ends, and I think the spell ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the spell would have ended by now, so you would
But,
not have the
uh,
temp.
Oh yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, never mind then. Okay.
So yeah, you just take 2 damage. So you just click on current and subtract 2.
Okay, I did it.
I'm literally going to die.
So
It's
Nath,
all
do you
Nath's
wanna
Nice.
describe how you use this spell?
Okay, yeah, sure. Since it's gonna happen anyways. Okay. From my hands, you just see me rubbing my hands together, and then all of a sudden, you see an energy pulsating from between my palms, and then I push them together, and all of a sudden, emanating from my entire body, it's almost like I vibrate in a certain way, and just a loud boom emits from me.
You guys see Nath walk up to these 4 giant rats and do this, and then all of a sudden your ears and head are rocked with this massive emitting thunderous noise. So much so that your ears almost feel like they're starting to bleed because you're in this small enclosed space in the sewers. And at that point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
I would have just said I would have walked up there and slapped myself across the ass, creating a thunderous boom.
And while you guys roll initiative, we are going to skip back to where Gaius is. So Gaius, you hear down the hall this thunderous, super loud boom emitting from the hallway you just walked down. And the Hermit will say,
Looks like the party started. What will you do? Will you go back to your party or die here?
Before he can finish his sentence, I'm gonna throw my dagger at him.
Okay, roll an attack for the dagger, please.
13.
13 does not hit.
Fuck.
Just barely misses. As you throw it, you catch him like mid-sentence, and he like reacts by like lifting his cane up.
Wait. Would this be with advantage with my assassinate?
Would it with assassinate? Let me see.
What is assassinate?
It's
starting at 3rd level. You are at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
I mean, he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't taken a turn. But he isn't like surprised. You kind of have been talking the whole time, and you're far enough away from across the room that like, if you did something, he would be able to react to it. So I would say for this instance, no, the assassinate would not apply because you've had a conversation with him and he's aware of like what you are. So.
Okay.
So as you throw the dagger, he kind of like he reacts. I wouldn't say with like crazy speed, but you see him like lift his cane. I just hit my mic. He lifts his cane, and you see it like shunt off, almost like his wrist arm area, like his forearm, and it kind of shunts off him and hits the wall behind him. He goes,
"Oh, another feisty one."
I will bring your head back to the surface, whether you like it or not.
Okay, roll initiative, please. And while that happens, we are going to go back to the other room. Alright, Ash, what did you roll?
It didn't go through, Haley.
I roll initiative, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the rat,
I got a 15.
Nath walked up and hit the rats.
Oh, I don't know, I was supposed to roll.
Bosco?
2.
Oh my Lanta. Nath?
I'm trying to be friendly, and all of you are fucking get up for me. You're all so mean.
I'm sorry, what would you roll, Nath?
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Oliver?
I got an 8.
Zaja? Rustic, you're muted.
Rustic, you're muted.
Rustic.
Oh, Rustic!
muted.
Turn your mic on.
Sorry.
Baby.
I swear I unmuted it, but apparently not. 17!
Ooh. Okay. Alright. First up in the order is Zaja.
Okay. Just looking to see who's closest to me. Do I hear anything outside the room with Gaius, or is it just me hearing ringing in my ears?
Right now would be ringing in your ears, and even if it wasn't, Gaius is like extremely far down the hall, so.
Okay, it wasn't I couldn't remember how far because
Gotcha.
on the map it just shows him outside the room.
Gotcha.
I actually deleted my token.
Yeah, no, he's in
Wait, no,
like
that's a rat.
he's gone. He's gone.
And so I will go ahead.
Battle music.
That's right.
There's I have a hard time telling which ones are the live or dead ones.
The ones that are upside down are dead.
Here, I can put
Yeah,
a red
it's
ring
just
around
hard.
the ones that are dead.
Yeah, it's just hard to tell the difference unless I like super zoom in. All right,
Yeah.
I'll just move to this one and punch the shit out of them.
Let's do it.
Ah, 12.
A 12 hits.
Oh, thank God. It almost was on a 16 and it barely rolled off of it. So that works for me. All right. Ah, nice. 12.
Okay, you guys see the Luxodon run over and just basically stomp this rat into the ground.
Ew, 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 ew.
Okay, what do you need next? I think you still have some movement.
Yeah,
and
that was
and a bonus action, I believe.
Can I get over to the rat on the other side of this table? Would I need to roll like athletics or acrobatics to like get over it?
I would say if you want, because your stature is very large, if you wanted to, you could roll an athletics check for me to push the table out of the way.
Okay.
Rather than try and jump over it or slide across it.
Yeah, just kick it at him.
You could also do that too if you want
That
to.
is a 17.
Yeah, no problem. You run past the table and you basically just, as you're running, it just moves out of the way without a problem.
Throw the table so it smashes the one. Oh, it won't let me do anything. Oh, this one.
Okay, so you wanna. Okay, so you don't want to hit this one. You want to throw the table at this one.
Yeah, I like tossing it at that one as I run.
Yeah, for sure.
To this rat.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right. Ow. 12.
That still hits.
Yeah.
So go ahead and go ahead and roll 2d8 for me. Sweet Jesus. Yeah. So you guys see this Luxodon run over and just squash this rat, and then her head turns and sees the table and puts it together, and then she just basically picks up in stride and launches this table at this rat and just destroys both the rat and the rat hole that are over there.
Do I still have my bonus?
I would count that table throw as the bonus action.
Okay.
Because you did it with your movement, so I'll allow it.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
okay.
I'm done.
With that, it brings it to
Take
Ash.
out bitches.
Ash's turn. Ash, what are you doing?
How many moves do I do? How many if I like want to walk?
So each of the squares is 5 feet, and you have 30 feet of movement. Also remember that you have spells.
I do.
Yeah. You only have 3 spell slots, so you can only use your spells 3 times a day, pretty much. But like, something that you could do right now that'd be pretty good is a spell called Bless. It just gives you like bonuses to everyone's rolls, or 3 people's rolls. So like you could give a D4 extra to everyone in the party. Or not freaking A. 1d4 extra to 3 people in the party, which would be pretty good. Or you could save them for healing everyone with Cure Wounds, which just heals people. Hellish Rebuke just does damage to things when they hit you, and then Inflict Wounds just does a bunch of damage if you hit. Other than that, yeah, you would just kind of walk and
move closer. So I can move 30, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move right here.
next to me.
Yeah. So I can go get those other rats.
You could get to this rat right here. Do you see
I
that?
didn't even see that one.
You can just move yourself next to it. It's pretty much
The beauty of small rats.
I think it might even be better to just try to get next to this little rat and hit it.
Okay, so move right here.
But you gotta be right next to it. You only have 5 feet of range with your weapons. With your weapon.
Well, that's 30.
You were right here?
5, 10, 5, 30.
Yeah, but if you moved... Essentially, if you moved from right here straight next to this rat, you could move right next to it. Does that make sense? How?
You can
Is
move.
going cross counts?
Yeah, you can move
No,
diagonal. You don't have to go
Alright,
up
yeah.
and down. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You can
Sorry,
move
yeah.
diagonal 5 feet too. So.
You have a longsword and a shield. So the longsword does like 1d8 plus 3. So that could be enough to kill it. I think.
Okay, yeah, we'll try to kill it. So what do I do?
Yeah,
Hit
fuck
my...
So go to actions, and you see your longsword. Just click on the +5, and it
Okay.
should roll it for you.
Take a swing and see if you can destroy this rat.
I got a 11.
Oh, 11 just misses. I'm sorry.
And I think that's all you can do. I don't think you have any bonus actions yet. Yeah, you don't. So that's your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is the
My
giant.
cat's on the refrigerator. I need to get it off.
Next up,
Hope
are
it
the
wasn't
giant
his turn
rats.
next.
No, it's the giant rats, but they're right next to him, so
Aye.
guess we gotta wait.
I'll play for him. He pretends to be dead as a reaction.
It's like a
He is
bear.
dead.
You pretend to be dead and they don't see you.
I got it
Yeah.
off.
Okay. So Nath, is the giant's rats' turns, and they're all gonna walk up to you.
Of course, as expected.
So here we go.
This is awesome.
One bites at you with a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 2 bites with a 14.
That doesn't hit.
3 bites with an 18.
That definitely hits.
And 4 bites with a 19.
That hits as well.
Come on,
All
Super.
right.
Don't let him roll like that on you.
Well, they have advantage because they have pack tactics, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ay, caramba.
So 1 is going to bite you for 3 damage, 3 piercing.
Uh-huh.
3 will be 4 piercing. And 4 will also be 4 piercing.
He's literally dead.
I'm not. I still have health.
Wow.
Alright, and that
At
is
least
the
5
giant rat's turn. Next in the initiative is you, Nath.
Everyone, I'm gonna do it again. Please cover your ears.
Can I cover
I'm
my
gonna give
ears as a
everyone
reaction?
turn
I
to cover
will
their
allow
ears.
everyone to use their reaction if you choose to cover your ears.
I will.
What is that?
So, on other people's turns, usually it's on the enemy's turn. You know, like the attack of opportunity? Remember me explaining that?
Mhm.
That's a reaction. So you do it on someone else's turn when they do something. So usually it's good to save for, like I said, the attacks of opportunity, so enemies can't move, like around you without getting like hit. But sometimes you have to use it for other stuff. So like, you know how you have a spell called Hellish Rebuke that does damage when they hit you? That's a reaction.
Oh.
So he's just saying that we can use a reaction to cover our ears, which you should probably do.
Yeah. How many reactions do we have?
You have one
Just one.
per
Just
turn
one per
until it comes
turn.
back around. So on your next turn, you get another reaction.
I'll cover my ears.
Okay, Bosco, Zaja.
Yes, I do as well.
Okay.
Well, too, bud. Yeah.
Okay. They all cover their ears as a reaction, and Nath, you release the Thunder Wave again.
I rolled 8 damage.
Okay. And roll
Nice.
cons.
Nice.
1 fails. 2 fails.
Get pushed back.
Can't you just be nice and make them
3
all fail?
saves. And 4 saves.
Ah, come on.
So you said 8 damage?
8 damage.
Okay, so they take 8, and they get pushed back 10 feet?
10 feet, correct.
Okay. Dude, ooh, it's a little bit too far. Oh no, that's 5 feet. I was right, 10 feet. And then 3 takes half, 4 takes half. Okay, rat 1 and 2, they seem bloodied, but they are all still standing, just not even reacting. They just got one goal in mind. Okay. Is that your turn now?
It is. Oh no, it isn't. Because I can do this. I'm gonna teleport behind them.
Behind them?
Yeah,
Get
behind
this
them.
Nani shit out of here.
That's some anime type stuff.
Are you using your blessing? Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm gonna
Okay.
go right here. I'm directly right there. Yeah.
You're gonna teleport
Oh,
5
right there.
feet. Oh, 10 feet behind. Okay. So you're now technically in the hallway with the other rat too, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up is going to be Oliver.
I'm so stingy with my spell slots.
I'm not.
We know.
Actually, I will. How does Nath look? Is he looking healthy?
He's like a half health, so I guess bloodied.
I would say you're bloodied. He's beat up, but he's not in dire need.
My arm is off. I'm literally bleeding out of all my orifices. I'm on the brink of death.
He's about to become rat food.
Okay, so if he's looking fine,
So he's fine.
then
he's
I
beat up.
will.
He's not bloodied, but he's beat up.
So he's
I don't
fine.
think I need to do anything besides. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Toll the Dead on these two. Are these two big rats hurt? They're both definitely hurt, right? They had to have taken damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
hurt.
definitely-
The 1 and 2 are bloody though.
But the 1 and 2 aren't near each other.
Correct.
One is, yeah. So I have to do it when they're next to each other. So I'll do Toll the Dead on 3 and 4. It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and you will have the upped damage because they're damaged.
Yes, use.
3 saves and 4 fails. So it was a
The one
Wisdom?
that fails, yeah.
Okay.
It only takes 2 damage.
Okay. Does the other one?
It doesn't take any.
Gotcha. Okay.
No damage on saves.
Okie doke.
That's my turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do.
My brain is like, that's all I can
So
do.
next up are gonna be.
My ritual casting got interrupted, right? It had been 10 minutes.
It would have. Yes, it would have got interrupted
Okay.
with Nash running up and doing that.
Yeah.
So at this point, it is the small rat's turn. You will all hear this little, and they will all become normal-sized rats. And we will go
Normal or human sized?
normal. I guess you guys wouldn't know. You just see them get bigger.
Like an averagely sized rat.
And then this one is going to move to here. It's going to scurry across the ground. This one up here is going to take a bite at you, Zaja. Which I guarantee probably isn't going to hit. 14.
It does not.
Alright. You see it snip at your feet. It does not connect. And then this one's going to take a bite at you, Ash.
Do you remember how AC works, Haley?
No.
Okay, I'll explain it. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. So it'll be a 15 to hit.
So do you see where it says armor class next to your initiative? So they have to roll that number or higher to hit you. So he just said
15.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't, no.
Yeah, then it doesn't hit.
Alright, fantastic. So this thing goes to take a bite at you, Ash, and all it does is meet metal.
Of your armor.
Gotta be specific.
Gotta be specific.
Respectfully. Okay, that'll end the rat's turn. Next is Bosco. What you got?
Oh, really? I thought that there was going to be more. I thought that there were more cat turns that I was waiting for.
Well, I mean, Zaja destroyed 2 of them, so.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to. I'm going to Sacred Flame, the one that's right in front of Ash. So it has to make a Dexterity 13 saving throw.
Dexterity, huh? Yeah. It fails, surprisingly.
Excellent.
Roll pretty poop.
3 damage, wow!
Okay.
That's about it.
Did Sacred Flame seem like it did extra damage?
It did not. Doesn't look like it did anything.
I guess I wouldn't be paying attention to them. My bad.
Hey Bosco, it doesn't look like Radiant did any extra damage.
Sorry.
Okay. That's your turn. We bring it around to the top. Zaja, it is your turn.
We are not undead, which means that a turn undead probably wouldn't work against them.
Alright, going to smash the one in front of me.
Take a good old swing.
What am I doing? That's right. Oh, 9.
9 does not hit.
I'm going to use my bonus strike to do an with my trunk.
Okay.
That's a 17.
That definitely hits.
And my trunk slashes across and smacks it for 5 damage.
Alright. Gets hit by the trunk, and then as it gets like hit into the ground, it just wobbly stands back up and just looks at you, as if it had like no effect to it. But it looks bloodied from the trunk.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Next up is Ash.
Can I try hitting it again?
Of course, you can certainly try.
Go Ash, go Ash. Do you remember how to do it? Nice.
Yeah. 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do you know how to do that?
No.
So you see the dice number next to it, the 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Just click on the 1d8 plus 3.
9.
Ooh. All right, so Ash, you go to swing and you see where the rat is moving on the ground, and you impale the sucker into the ground, and then pull your sword out, and that rat is dead.
You done killed it.
Woot woot.
So you still have a bonus action and movement, if you would like.
You move
Oh.
towards the bigger rats.
Yeah. How many do I still move the 30?
Yeah, you get 30 because
Every
you
turn.
haven't moved. You haven't moved yet, so
Every
A
single
1.
turn, your movement resets.
remember you can move diagonally for your 5 feet.
I was right here.
Makes sense.
Okay.
No. Or do
5.
care? No.
10, 15, 20, 25. Can I hit again?
You cannot, because you need a either the two weapons in each, or one weapon in each hand, and you need the 2-weapon fighting. So right now you just have your shield and your sword, and you're ready to attack the rat.
I thought we determined you don't need 2-weapon fighting to attack with 2 weapons a turn.
So if
Is
you
that
have
what
2
we-
different weapons in 2 different hands.
Yeah, that's the thing with dual wielding. They must both be light
Yeah,
weapons. to
that's
do
what I'm
it.
saying.
You can't any other way.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood
Yeah.
then.
I'm saying she can't because she has a shield in one and a sword
Yeah.
in the other. But if she gets shield master, we'll see. All right, so that would be Ash's turn. Hey Nath, guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the giant rat's turn.
Well, hey, at least I teleported.
Into the middle.
Yeah.
No,
Where did he
my
go?
teleportation has a
He's in the
different reason.
hallway.
Oh.
He's like down at the bottom in the hallway.
What'd you say, Nath?
No, I just said I teleport for a different reason, not to avoid the attacks, to take in the attacks.
All right, so the 3 and 4 will see you just disappear, and then they will turn 180, like their heads turn 180 and see you reappear behind them. And the one that you pushed away will obviously see you reappear. So these 3 will walk up and try and bite you, and the one next to Ash will hear her run up, and he will turn to his left and try and bite at Ash. We'll do one first. Does a 17 hit Ash?
No.
Jesus. Okay.
I made her really take it.
All right, Nath, are you ready?
I'm ready for anything. to
Pack
happen.
tactics. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. Does a 12? I don't think a 12 hits.
A 12 does not hit.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Uh-oh.
Also, I take half damage for the attacks that hit me.
For... You take half for half piercing damage?
Not half any damage that is taken to me for right now.
Is that after you teleport?
Yeah. isn't that the
Oh,
Shadow
you
Eye
that's
ability?
that's the his blessing. He gets resistance. I know what you're talking about. Okay. So that is true. Okay. So 2 will bite you. You'll take 6 piercing halved, which is 3. And 4 will bite you. Will be 5 piercing, which is rounded up to 3.
Okay, now I'm actually hurt.
And that'll be the giant rat's turn. Next up is Nath. You're up.
Oh.
How you doing, Chief?
I'm just grabbing at my bitten parts. Just you little creatures! I'm gonna 1-2 punch.
All of my insides are becoming outside.
Exactly. Does a 12 hit? And I'm attacking 2.
A 12 does not hit a giant rat.
Damn it!
It is too nimble. It is just nimble enough to miss your attack.
Then that doesn't hit as well. Okay. I
Goodness.
swing 2 times at the rat, but then both my hits fumble, and then I just grab at my stomach, just
All right. Next up is Oliver.
This guy's gonna die. And the only way I can try to help him not die is by taking an attack of up. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not Ash.
Don't you have wings?
Oh yeah. If I move there, it's that 30 feet.
Just go above
Zaja.
it, ass.
Well, Zaja's taking damage, and I would love to heal Zaja and Nath, but they are on opposite sides of this room.
There's two clerics, remember?
Word?
Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna move right here, and I hate to do this, but I think I have to, or he'll die. I'm gonna use Prayer of Healing, so it just heals everyone within 30 feet of me that I can see for 2d8 plus 3. It has no effect on undead or constructs.
I heal?
Yeah, I don't know if... Oh yeah, you did take damage. So I'm going to choose Ash, Bosco, and Nath, and myself.
How much do I heal?
Just a second, I got to roll high, maybe. Oh, wow, nice. We all heal for
You said
13.
Prayer of Healing, right?
Yeah.
That has a 10-minute cast time.
It says duration instantaneous.
Yeah, when you get done with it, it's an instant heal, but you have to spend 10 minutes casting it.
Spell's not as good as I thought it was. Dag nabbit.
I took
Oh
it in
my
another
goodness.
campaign and I thought, damn, this is pretty ass.
Oh, that
Yeah, that's
sucks.
more
I mean,
used.
that's really good.
That's used for like out of combat. Yeah.
He's gonna die. Can I even get to him? Can I? They're like in the doorway, right?
Technically, yeah. All of them would be like in. I mean, the doorway comes to about here. I'll draw it. I would say like roughly here. I mean,
Right.
it's
The
not
best-
like crazy, but they are in the way.
The best I can do for you, Nat, is I'm gonna cast Bane on rats 2, 3, and 4, the big ones. So all that does is it's like opposite of bless. It just does a negative 1d4 to them.
Do they
on
have
their
a save?
roll.
They should have a save, right?
Do they? Oh yeah, charisma saving throw. Sorry, I forgot
Charisma.
that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think they're all gonna
Rats are
fail.
very
Something.
charismatic.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 2
DC's
fails.
13.
3 fails. Yeah, 4 fails. Yeah, they do not have great charisma.
Okay, so now on attack rolls or saving throws, they have D4 subtracted, but it is concentration. So I'm gonna mark myself with purple as well, or green. That's Heartburn. I'm dying.
Okay. And is that it?
Yeah, that's my turn. Sorry.
Oakley dokley.
let me
So
over here.
next are the tiny rats. This one is gonna scurry up to you, Oliver. And the one up top, Zaja, is gonna take a bite at you.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does.
Wow. Okay. You
I think
take
somebody's attacking me.
3 piercing.
Okay.
That'll be that rat's turn, and then Oliver, the one behind you that just skittered up, is gonna take a bite. That doesn't hit.
Thank goodness. I was like, if I have to make a concentration saving throw, I'm actually gonna fail it because I forgot about that in making my character. Because I have no good way. I fail saving throws really easy because I have no constitution. Sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. Next in line is Bosco. What you got?
What? What are you laughing at? I hear you laughing.
I just said the
Sorry, I took forever my turn. I totally thought that spell was something else.
You did this,
So
Colin.
don't feel bad. Colin did do this. And
Dude,
Nath. It was both
I'm
of them.
big chilling right now. I don't know what you mean.
I killed myself.
Are we gonna go to Colin's fight at all, or we're just
Yeah,
gonna wait
we
till we're
just
done with this one?
we have to get done with this though.
Yeah.
Did either number 1 or the one behind Oliver take damage?
Number 1 did take damage. The one behind Oliver has not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna hit number 1 with a Toll the Dead.
All right, let it fly. Oh, I gotta make a save. That's right.
The wisdom save.
That's right. don't think a 10 saves.
Nope. Okie dokie. That's max damage, 12.
This rat is Omega dead.
It just goes poof.
Which rat was he hitting?
The one in
Number
front
one.
of Ash.
Come on, she's the tank. She can handle herself. It's one by me.
Look at this
also
guy.
three
Dude,
more.
one is about to die.
Hey, I wanted to do extra damage, brother.
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 Okay. Is that all you got? Or
Yes, that's all I got.
okie dokie. Next up. Bring it back to the top. Zaja, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I use my bonus action now and use my trunk to wipe at the rat in front of me as I run, then turn around and run?
Yep, I'll allow it.
Ooh.
Hopefully it hits.
Hopefully. God damn it. 11.
I'm sorry, but an 11 does not hit.
Then I will go ahead and strike it like normal. Alright, that's a 22.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Let's overkill this bitch. That's a 10.
And that rat is squishied. Omega dead.
But I'm still going to move over, to the rat behind Oliver, or in front of Oliver.
Back up.
Okay. And with that, it brings it
So I
to.
stare down the rat.
The rat is not paying it. The rat is not paying attention to you. It is locked onto Oliver right now.
Stupid rat.
Ash, you are up.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, right here. Can I hit this rat?
Yep. Go ahead and take a swing.
21.
That definitely hits.
Dang! That's my girlfriend.
A 10.
Dang!
Same thing. Ash has figured out how to slay these rats. She walks up and with a fierce downward strike cuts the head off this rat. This rat is dead.
Something. We did the classic meet in tavern first mission killing rats.
Oh.
You did that on purpose, didn't you, bastard?
What?
Anyways,
So like
who's next?
with a lot of D&D campaigns, the first thing they do is like go fight rats in a cellar. That's like a super big.
Oh,
Like-
just in video games and
And
stuff,
yeah, and
too.
in video games too. It's just really common to happen.
Did you do that on purpose, you fucker?
Not because of that reason, but it's very funny that this lines up. I didn't even think about that actually. Okay, so next after Ash is going to be the giant rats. Dun dun dun.
Please don't kill me.
We'll see how the dice rolls. Alright, same thing. Oh, they all have Bane though, so that might help. And it's a D4.
Yeah,
to-
you roll, or I roll a d4, and I believe I don't know if it actually matters. I think that's up to you actually. One of us rolls a d4. and
I'll say for now. Actually, for now, I'll say because it's your spell, you're gonna roll the D4s.
Okay, I will roll
David,
d4
blow
then.
on those dice.
Yeah.
They subtract 2 from their roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey man, it may be life or death. 2 does not hit. Well, does a 13 hit?
no.
Would have hit. 3 rolls a 8. I know that doesn't hit. A 4 rolls a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
One rolled pretty high actually.
Oh, I rolled higher than a 5, then I'm down.
And is going to hit you with 3 piercing damage.
Thank goodness.
Look, I saved you. Because
You really did.
one of them rolled a 13, right?
Yeah, one of them rolled a 15.
Yeah, I would have hit. Would have hit.
Maybe I should have teleported a little.
Maybe.
I mean, didn't you use 2 teleports?
Yeah, I used 2 teleports earlier.
How many teleports do you have?
I only have 2. Well, I used 1 earlier getting down the ladders, and 1 right now.
So next up is Nath. How do you retaliate?
With my 2 HP, I'm going to cough up some blood. Oh, you little creatures, why? Why me? I know why. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna punch again. Hopefully this time it'll hit.
Which one are you punching?
3 first with my first attack. Does a 14 hit?
14 just hits.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did you not take Cure Wounds?
7 damage.
You punch this rat with superhuman power.
Yeah.
That rat is dead.
Now I'm gonna do my next attack. Oh, is it dead?
That one is dead, yes. Because
Okay,
it had taken a ton of damage before.
I miss. Okay, now's my chance. I'm gonna book it. Oh my goodness, I hope I survive this.
Taking 2 opportunity
yeah, I was about to say, you're taking 2 opportunity attacks.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping I survive this.
I mean, they'll still have Bane, so you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead, because it's another attack.
-2 again.
Another 2. Wow. The 2 will reaction bite. As a 14. I think that misses.
And they don't have advantage anymore, correct?
They would. They're still right next to you as you're moving away, right?
Oh, cool. Pack tactics is when they're next to each other.
Yes, with 3 dead, because they have to be within 5 feet of each other, they would not get pack tactics.
Oh.
They had it during the initial attack, but not now. And 4 does not hit either. Rolled an 8.
Well, I saved you again.
Okay, moving specifically
Yeah, that 14
there.
saved him again.
And I'm going to drop prone just... Oh!
You drop prone?
Yes, I'm dropping prone.
You want them to get advantage on you that way?
Well,
Nath drops prone. Moving on.
I'm just like hurt, man. I dropped
Next
prone.
is Oliver.
That's fair. That's fair. Coming up right on Nath's ass.
Well, I'll watch as Nath falls to the ground beside me, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you don't look too good. Let me help you," and I'll cure wounds him.
I don't feel too good. I cough up a little bit of blood.
My first.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
You heal for 4 health. That's all. I rolled a 1.
Minimum roll feels bad.
Feels extra bad on healing.
4 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah.
I'm at 6 HP now. Let's go.
I'm more of a damage dealer than a healer.
Is that your turn?
Excuses.
That's just like what, 2 of them left? Yeah, that's my turn. Sorry.
Okay. Just 2 of them, he says.
I think.
So the little rats are all dead. It is Bosco's turn.
Oh, Bosco.
Good news. I can't get close enough to Nath to heal him. I would if it wasn't for Ash, Zaja, and the corpses, because those would probably make it difficult terrain for each of them.
I would say going through Zaja might, but the corpses are just rats. I don't think that would cause a problem, to be honest.
He's so tiny, he could get past me easily.
Oh wait, you're a halfling, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, that might cause a little bit of a problem with the rats. Because the rats are bigger now, so...
He's like, you gotta let me through. You gotta let me in.
Says you can move through the space of any creature that is larger than yours. But it doesn't say anything about creatures the same size or anything.
Yep. Alright, I'll love.
What is my technical size?
I think you're on the downside of medium.
Small.
Oh, you are small? Okay.
me.
You will be soon enough if you keep complaining. I'll just tap him on the head and hit him with a Cure Wounds. Hey, look, 6.
That's better than
You
mine.
are slightly better. Oh, fuck, where
You're
did I drop
healing
my
me,
middle
right?
die? What?
You're healing me, right?
No, Oliver, remember?
Oh.
Just kidding.
I mean, that would put me to full health.
I'm nearly dead.
Heal yourself.
You know, next time I take a long rest, I'm gonna get Cure Wounds.
Yeah, maybe do.
What is your class?
I'm an Artificer.
Oh, yeah. Here, I need to actually open up my notes. I guess, is that your
Alright,
turn?
is that your turn, Bosco?
Yep.
Alright, bring it to the top. Zaja, you're up. You got 2 rats left that seem to be just sitting in the corridor.
Let's go to the corridor.
The question is, can you move through my space without extra movement?
Yes, can we walk through like other people's spaces?
It takes double movement, so it takes 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Yeah, it's counted as difficult terrain because you're pushing past someone, so it doubles your movement through that square.
I have a special ability that anyone medium or tall, bigger does not take up extra movement. Because I'm a halfling and I'm tiny and nimble.
Was that
Why
all,
was
David?
Well, can I, since Bosco and Oliver are both tiny, would that count as?
I think Oliver's
difficult
medium.
terrain?
I'm medium, yeah. I chose medium, sorry.
Yeah, so it
I
wouldn't
thought
for
you were a
Bosco,
tiny
but
thing.
it would for Oliver.
No, I get to choose
Could
my
you walk
size. I
over
chose
me considering
medium.
I'm prone?
You could
Well,
walk
you-
past Nath because he is prone right now.
Okay, so
Which I don't know if that was planned or not, but yes, that.
well,
would
that's
work.
where I was going to plan to go, but so I could get to 4. And let's punch this bitch. 12.
12 misses.
Damn it. Let's swipe with the trunk. 24.
That definitely hits. Just barely though.
Whoa.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 damage to 4. That is just enough to put this rat down.
Woo!
Zaja the fighter out here stepping up.
Wacky.
So you slam this rat back into the ground just like you do with the smaller rat. There's a little bit more resistance because it's bigger, but same effect. This rat dies under your trunk.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ash, you're up.
Can't I use that healing thing on the one guy?
I think it's better now. He's at like, he would look at least like bloodied, right? Like half HP.
Yes, I'm very much at half HP.
I think you would even probably save more health by trying to attack. Well, I don't know. Can you make it to the rat outside?
If I go 30, so 1, no. 5.
You would be on top
20,
of the dead rat. Would you be able to do that?
Well, I can make it right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot the doorway is that whole thing.
Yeah, it's not like there's an actual door here. It's just a door. It's like a corridor. The gate is down more.
Okay, well, we'll go 5,
It's like
10.
it's like way down here somewhere.
Here. And I try to hit this one.
All right, take a swing.
13.
Oh, 13 just misses.
Well, then that's my turn. Or can't I? Wait. It says unarmed strike. So that means can I just hit it?
No, so the unarmed strike is like if you're punching with like your fist or something and you don't have a sword. It's a way of attacking without an actual weapon.
Okay, never did.
And you have a shield in that hand that you would
Yeah.
maybe attack with. I think that's your turn.
Can I do
Racing action.
inflict wounds? When do I use that?
That's as an action. So you only have one action a turn, and you used it to attack. So typically you can only do one or the other.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is the giant rat. So with you walking up and trying to hit this thing, it's going to react and take a bite at you, Ash. And it does not hit because I know that 17 didn't hit, so... same reaction. Thing takes a bite and all it's met is metal from your armor.
Okay.
And next up after that is Nath.
Okay, I'm gonna get up from prone.
Okay.
And I'm going to move.
It's half your movement.
I know, so... I get there, and I just say, "You can do it!" Ugh. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, really? Okay, next up is Oliver.
So I can see the rat from here.
Yes, you would be able to see it.
I'll toll the dead it.
Ring that bell.
If it fails, it takes 4 damage. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom is 13.
13.
It
Yeah.
does fail.
It takes 4 damage then.
And that body decays away.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
I have to roll a d12. Unless you don't care.
I mean, we'll just take the
I mean,
4.
technically-
Either way it
Oh,
dies.
okay. I mean, I could roll like a 1.
I mean, if you want to risk the biscuit. That one
Don't do it!
decays away. And that is the end of that combat.
Nice. Guys, I think
Sorry,
we leveled
everybody. That was a very stupid decision of me. Oh, everything hurts.
Alright, and while you guys berate Nath in this room,
Consequences.
we are going to shift to Colin.
Go, Colin. Win.
Yo, tag, can I get a re?
Alright, Colin, what did you roll for your initiative? Good sir.
I rolled a 20.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Surprisingly, you go first. See, your knife currently is behind the hermit on the ground from hitting the wall. And they are all staring at you. Every soul in this room.
Okay. I'm going to move 25 feet to here. I'm going to bonus action return my dagger to my hand. So I'll just kind of have my hand down at my side, and a shadowy mist will cross around the floor and up my leg, and then reform into the dagger into my hand. And then I will once again throw the dagger at this hermit guy.
Okay. Let it fly.
And do I now get advantage?
'Cause of your assassinate?
Yeah.
You're really pushing that
Because he hasn't-
assassinate, man. You're really...
He hasn't taken his turn in combat.
You're really pushing it, man.
Isn't this like where it would actually come into play? If they haven't
Yes.
taken their turn in combat?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Because we have rolled initiative, so yes, it would apply here.
Okay. So 24, and then also because I had advantage, would sneak attack come in?
Yes, I will allow it, because I would say for flavor, he would not be aware that you've just made this dagger reappear and then throwing again. He would not be ready for a second one.
Okay. So he takes...
What'd you roll to hit?
24.
Okay, yeah, that hits, for sure.
And then 2d6, if I remember correctly. So 7 plus 10, 17 damage.
Okay. And because you use your bonus action, it does not return. But you throw this dagger, and it meets its mark, and you see him get hit in the shoulder, and you just hear him go. My microphone peaked, and
I heard.
he goes, "You are going to die with the rest."
Oh please! I have confidence in the rest of my party. I believe it's gonna be you and the rats that are going down.
I'm dying.
Meanwhile, in the other room.
Sucker.
Okay. Let me pull up this guy, because I made a thing for him. Here we go. Okay. So, you're going to see him, like, let go of his cane. He's up next, so let go of his cane, and you'll see it just fall and make like a dust cloud. And then you see him raise both his hands and put it up to his ears. And you'll see him close his eyes. And that'll be his turn.
I don't like that.
Next up are the giant rats. You see these rats. So they're sitting there standing, looking at you with the arms on their chest, like you've seen before. All of a sudden, after this guy puts his ears and closes his eyes, you see the hands immediately like break and bend out to their sides, like they've just like been given life. And you see these things like stand on their hind legs, and you'll see them just all start scurrying at you with like unnatural speed now. So this one walks up. This one walks up. This one walks up. How far is this one away? Nope, it makes it. This one walks up. This one makes it. That one makes it. And that one makes it. So you are surrounded by 6 giant rats now. And they are all on their hind legs, like almost like with claws out, if they had claws. And they're just like right in front of your face. And with that,
The first one misses.
Let's label these so we know which is which. That is not 4, 5, 6. Okay. So does an 18 hit?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to keep track of this as well. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Another 18. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it just hits.
Oh my Lanta, dude. Does a 15 hit? Oh, 14 hits and 15 hits. And then that one does not hit. That one rolled really low, even with pack tactics. Okay.
Alright, they have advantage.
Yes, sir. They have pack tactics. So, Rat 1 is gonna do 6 piercing.
Okay.
2 is gonna do 3 piercing. 4 is gonna do 4 piercing. 5 is gonna do 3 piercing.
Okay.
Alright. With that, we roll back around. It is now your turn. You are surrounded by this pack of rats on their hind legs, just taking snips at you. And the guy across the room, or you assume to be a guy, is just looking at the ground with his ears covered.
Okay. I will bonus action return my dagger to my hand.
Okay.
And then as a action, I will use my necrotic shroud. So the rats and this guy will see me as I start to begin to glow this kind of dark purple, and these kind of skeletal wings sprout from the back of my shoulders, and my eyes are just a deep black. So the rats need to make a DC 11 charisma saving throw. Or they have, or they can be frightened.
Okay. Where's my dirt? Alright, so 1 fails. 2 fails. 3 succeeds. 4 fails. 5 fails. And 6 succeeds.
Damn. Okay.
So, does that do any damage?
No, they're just frightened. It doesn't
Okay.
do any extra damage until I actually attack.
So, you will notice something interesting happen. So the rats themselves do not get frightened, actually. But because you frightened more than half of them in 1 turn, you will see the guy across the way, like, take his hands off his ears and look at you with, like, actual fear. So the rats aren't feared, but he is stunned in fear right now.
Wow.
Okay, so he's controlling the rats.
And you'll just see the rats kind of like go from this like ravaging like pose of that they want a kid to just back sitting down. They almost like slump back down and put their hands on their chest. They just kind of look up at you.
Okay. Can I try to move closer to the hermit?
You can certainly try.
Okay. So I just want to go like through this rat here. Would I be able to do that? Okay.
You will.
So
when you go to walk past them, it's almost like Moses parting the sea. You'll see them just step aside and just kind of like stare at you as you walk by.
Okay. And if that's the case, then I'm just gonna saunter on up to this guy. Are you ready to come with me or not? And with that, I'll end my turn.
Okay. So it's his turn. I don't know. Don't think frightened gets a turn or gets a save, does it?
No,
frightened
depends on the
does.
source.
Depends on what the abilities itself says.
Be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. Okay, so it doesn't. So on your next turn, wait. Yeah, because you just used that, right?
The transformation lasts for a minute. And yes, I did just use that.
Yeah, but the fear itself is till the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I just read that.
Yeah, so as you walk closer to him, because he's frightened, he will try and move as far away from you as he can. He'll be like,
Don't come any closer.
he will move 30 feet into this corner down here next to this crate. And that will be his turn. Next up are the rats. So you'll see the rats, if you look at them, you'll see them start to line up in a row. They'll move and get in a row and just stare at you. And they won't take any actual action.
Okay.
And then that's their turn. So it is your turn now.
Okay. I will once again throw my dagger at him.
Okay.
Do I get anything special because he's frightened of me or no?
I don't believe so. I think he just gets disadvantage on stuff.
Okay. That was a 12, so that misses.
Yeah, frightened just gives disadvantage on his checks and whatnot. So
Okay.
you said
And
12?
then as a bonus, yeah.
12 does not hit him.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'll return my dagger.
Okay.
And then shit, I don't know. I'll move here. Just to kind of keep him pinned in the corner. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. So with that, it goes to his turn. He shakes the frightened
He goes, you're playing tricks on me. That doesn't work all the time.
And then he'll put his hands back to his ears and close his eyes. And that'll be his turn. So it'll be the rats' turns now. So same thing. You'll see them all of a sudden just like transform their arms and like move into this ravenous state. And instead,
they're gonna circle up on me.
Yep. So 3 of them are going to run up to you. And you will actually see 3 of them go to him. If you wish, I will give you a chance to react to one of these 3 going past you if you want, as an opportunity, because they will be running past you.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll go for number 2.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is 7. What is it? Piercing damage, and then 3 necrotic damage.
Okay. Let's see.
10 damage in total.
Gotcha. Okay. And then with that, 4, 5, and 6 will all take a bite at you.
I don't think they should.
They're going to. So 4 is a 17 hit.
Yeah.
5, 15.
Yep.
And a 6 also rolls a 15.
Okay, your boy might be going down.
Because pack tactics.
I have 5 HP right now.
4 will hit for a 4. 4 piercing.
Okay, I have 1 hit point.
5 will be 4 piercing as well.
Okay, your boy's down.
So Gaius goes down in this fight. And with that, you'll just go, I will be the last thing you hear. And your consciousness fades out. So for now, these things will scurry back off to where they need to be. And we will split to the group. We will come back to you guys. So, how did the berating go over here with Nath?
Who's Nath? Oh, wait, no.
Nath, you big stinky poopy baby, what were you thinking?
So sorry. Oh no.
What was that? I still can't hear you. Because my ears hurt.
I will like talk.
I'm sorry.
I'll talk to the group.
Thunderwave or whatever it was right at the beginning.
I just wanted him to hear it again.
I'll like talk to the group.
Boom, boom, man.
And kind of be like, how's everyone doing? Health wise, how's everyone feeling?
I'm okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm fine.
What about Gaius? He's not here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. We should find him. Considering all of this.
Yeah, let's go look for him. Let's group up.
He's more.
Wait, there's still the skeleton in the corner we didn't finish with.
Shut up,
A
Bosco.
bit more important.
Yeah, I think as much as I
If you want to
love...
stay.
No, I think we all need to investigate this first.
No, thanks.
Guys,
Considering we were all just attacked, he might be in some situation. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm gonna begin looking at the ground like for some tracks of his, if he left any.
Roll a investigation check for me.
I rolled a 16.
You do see some tracks that you could probably put together that Gaius is leading out the room and down the corridor.
I think I know which way he's headed. Follow me, and I'm gonna begin walking, following the tracks.
I'll follow behind.
I will too.
And I'll talk back, sorry, McCracken, I couldn't think of your name. Bosco, that's it. Bosco, if you wanna keep digging and searching that skeleton, feel free, but I'm a little worried about Gaius.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
That's
And with that,
look,
guys,
he's right there. He's fine.
You guys, hold up. You guys all go out into the corridor, and Nath, you will notice that as you're walking, you'll see the footsteps go through the corridor and then continue onto the hallway, and then move down into the next corridor.
Oh, I guess this is where he was headed. Everyone, I think he might have went the other path that was open, so I think it's best we head there first.
Lead the way, boss.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Jesus, you guys sprint to the...
Aren't you still, like, desperately in need of health?
Actually, I'm fine now. I'm at health. So I'm good because of you.
Yet you still sprinted the wind.
Hey, you know, I mean, live your life, I guess.
Will he?
So with Nath's keen eye, he follows the tracks into a room. And when you guys all walk in...
Gaius is dead!
When you all walk in, place your tokens wherever you would like at the beginning. Whichever the marching order is.
I'd like to be right.
Okay, listen.
You put yourself right on top of the other guy.
That's what I did.
No, not that guy. This guy.
Just tackle him.
Wait, we can move our pieces wherever?
Somewhere in the generic area, somewhere over here. So as you guys walk in, you guys will see some giant rats spread out through the room, like a hermit-looking dude across the way on the other side of the room, looking in a bag, and then you'll also see Gaius laying down on the ground, where a couple rats are like sniffing his body and checking him out.
Hey, Gaius is his friend, not food.
With that, the hermit dude will be like, the adventuring party is here. Your friend is rat meat, and you will be too.
Oh, I don't believe so, good sir.
How about we make a deal? You leave my home and take your friend, and I won't kill you.
I don't believe you have it in you to kill us. At least not all of us.
Wanted to be friendly, and yet your rats still all attacked us.
You intruded on my home.
You could have said something first before resorting to violence.
No, everyone roll initiative in this fight, please.
Alright, excuses.
I rolled a 21.
Oof.
Guess what, David? I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, the reason I just randomly said, oh fuck, in the middle of Gaius is because I realized I could have... Well, can I re-roll initiative if it's a 1 with my lucky?
I don't know if lucky does. I know you do it on, like, you can do it on
Yeah.
checks and stuff. Does it apply to initiative?
It says attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Then
Does it
I
count
will
as an
say
ability
no.
check?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I didn't realize until the end.
Okay. Nath, what did you get?
I rolled where is it at? 11.
Okay. And Zaja, what did you roll?
18.
Okay. And per the rule we agreed on, I will be rolling death throws and saving throws. So guys will not know, and you guys will not know either unless you check on them.
Do we know when he makes one? At least?
I rolled a 20 for
Like,
initiative.
what I mean is, like, would we know if he rolled one already? Or would I have to, like, check him?
I would say for this instance you would not, because you guys came into a room where he was already on the ground. So you have no idea. But if it was in an actual battle, you could base it off initiative where he ends up. But for right now, you guys have no idea. You just came into a room with rats and guys laying on the ground on the floor.
Okie dokie.
Wow, this guy rolled the same again. And with that,
come at me, essay.
With that, we go to Oliver. You are first.
Okay. I'm like thinking about something, and I don't know if it would work or not. And I don't know if I want to try it. I won't. I actually won't. Actually, nothing. But I will do, as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon. So I guess I'll just roll for its attack right now. I'm gonna make it next to the rat guy. Gross dude.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make the attack. It's just a spell attack, right? Yeah, spell attack. So D20 plus 5. Oh, it's right here. I got a 17.
17 does hit.
Alright, and then I did max damage, so 11 damage.
Okay.
Force damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then, man. Let me see something. I have to get closer by at least 15 feet. So I'm going to move right here. Or like right here. And then I will... Cause that's touch. Dig, maybe. I guess I'll just do Toll of the Dead on these two. 3 and 2. So they need to make a saving throw. Okay. And have they taken damage?
2 has, 3 has not.
Alright, so I'll roll a d8. That was 3. And then... the other one was
and they
7.
Both fail the wisdom.
Alright, so the one that had not taken damage takes 3 damage. The one that did take damage takes 7.
Okay. You see this one decay from your Toll of the Dead and fall to the ground.
Well, they were within 5 feet of each other, right?
Yes.
It's hard to... Okay.
Yeah, for some reason the grid didn't show up, and I don't want to reload and make you drop your tokens again, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
But yes, they were within 5 feet of each other.
Alright, and that is my turn. That's all my stuff.
Okay. Alright, next up is the Hermit guy. So you guys will see the Hermit take his hands and put them up to his ears and close his eyes. And that'll be his turn. Next in there is Zaja. You are up.
Okay. I just realized its name, Gross Dude.
Yeah, I think Colin did that.
I did.
I'm Be grumpy.
What is my movement speed? Oh, it is 40. So I can actually get to Gross Dude and
If you
attack him.
do that, 5 gets an opportunity on you as a reaction.
Read it.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't hit you. You rolled really low. So yeah, as you run, you see this rat, and he tries to snip at your ankle.
Damn ankle biter.
That's right.
All right. I am going to attack Gross Dude.
Okay. Let her rip.
Ooh. Oh, I thought it was on a 19. It's a 7. Damn it.
7 does not hit.
Technically it's a natural 1. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so that failed, but I'm going to do a flurry of blows on him.
Okay.
That one is a 19, so 25.
Definitely hits.
And that one is a 12.
12 does not hit.
Alright, so I only get 1 hit on him. And that is a 6.
Okay. 6 damage. Let me make a roll real quick. Okay. So you connect with him on your flurry of blows, and you hit him in the side. And you see him kind of like flinch for a second, but he holds true to holding his ears up and his eyes closed.
And that was my bonus action, so I'm good.
Okay. Next up in the order are the rats. So you guys all now see these rats, like their arms almost like break and bend, and they get up on their back legs and stand up as tall as they can, and they enter this like ravenous state. I don't think any of you have ever seen rats do this before. And you will see these 3 zip up to you. You'll see 2 zipped up to you, Oliver. And then, how far can this one run?
I was really hoping someone would go before me and stand in front of me.
5. This one will actually. This one will make it. This one will make it to Nath. And then you will actually see these 2. You'll see 1 go to him and 2 go to Uzaja, or 3 go to Uzaja. So we're gonna go down the line. We're gonna start with 3. Does a 17 hit?
Oh, are you attacking me?
Yes.
Sorry, yes, 17 hits.
Okay. You take 5 piercing. And then we'll move to 4. They have pack tactics, of course.
Just be nice to me, okay?
So does a
But you're an owl, just eat them.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, 16. Yeah, it's...
And another 16. So you're gonna take 4 piercing from 4 and 6 piercing from 5.
Great. You know, I wanted to be
and then
very low.
6. Take a bite at Nath. And that one rolled extremely low, so that one does not hit. I don't think a 5 hits you.
Oh, it actually does.
Okay, you're gonna take... No, I'm just kidding.
This guy is a jokester.
Okay, and that'll be the rat's turn. So next up is Nath.
Save me.
Time to return the favor.
Nah.
Okay, I'm trying to get as close as I can to guys, but I'm checking.
He's just gonna leave me.
Well, yes. Yeah, you're right. It's fine. Guys can handle himself. I'm gonna punch the rat that's in front of me.
Okay.
Fine then, David.
Well, all I'm saying. No, I should metagame. Never mind. Go, just go.
Wow.
Just do what you're.
Are you
just do whatever
meta? Are
wanna
you
do.
whispering?
I'm
here?
moving there.
I'm secretly typing
I
to
hear
Super
meta.
to
That's a
tell him.
reaction from 6 now.
Huh? Oh yeah, I don't care if it is.
It's a 16 hit? I think a 16 hits you.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I do care.
That is 4 piercing.
I can't wait till I get a bag of holding it. It could just suck these losers up. And I'm going to make one attack at 5 for now.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
20 definitely hits.
It takes 8 damage. Now I'm going to attack 4 with my bonus action.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
It definitely hits, yeah.
Okay, this one takes 1 damage.
Okay. Just tickling
But
the
they
butt.
both have disadvantage at attacking Oliver now.
You have disadvantage, gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
I use both my action and my bonus action.
Alright, so Bosco and Ash. Who has the higher dexterity?
Probably me.
Yeah, probably. Ash has 10, so 0 modifier.
I
Yeah, so
got 12.
Bosco, you are up.
Alright. So first I'm gonna summon my way cooler spiritual weapon.
Oh,
His pool cue?
The magic pool cue.
Mine's the yellow one.
The yellow one, that's it. That's all. it's
Because I have an
different.
entirely special looking one. And I'm going to attack this rat.
Let her rip.
Wah wah.
The pool cue. What the?
A 10 does not hit.
I would have guessed, but okay. And then I'm going to try hitting Gross Dude with a guiding bolt. Let's see if this
Ooh.
hits.
Fancy. It does not. Wah, wah.
Well, that's the end of my turn. Bye,
Zaja's okay. Zaja's large figure cannot is giving it a hard time to get a beat on this guy with your spell. It ends up going wide into the wall. Okay, with that, Ash, you are up. Unless you wanted to move, Bosco. Or are you staying put?
I'll just stay put and cry.
Okay, Ash, you're up.
I use cry as a free action.
Bosco sobs off to the side.
So, I was just gonna say, just remember your spells.
Okay, so I'm gonna up here for this one.
Again.
She's super new to the game.
I know.
I want to hit this guy.
All right, take a swing. One of the 2 rat slayers of the group.
Oh wait, I can hit. I could have done my javelin and not have to move at all.
Yeah, but you do have to go pick up your javelins afterwards.
Oh.
And the javelin does do less damage.
Okay, well. 11.
11 misses.
Okay, well.
Okay. Anything else, Ash? I don't think so. I think you. Yeah,
I think I can do anything else.
Yeah. So we run it back to the top. Oliver, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to die, but before I die, I want to hit Gross Dude with my spiritual weapon.
Bonk.
I think he earned this. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yes.
Then he takes 6 force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cure wounds myself for 9 health.
You whore.
Look, okay, if I run to you right now, I die. I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity and will die. I literally
it's
cannot help
disadvantage.
you. If
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
it
them hits
cancels
me,
out.
if one of them hits me, I'm down. I'm sorry, and then I 100% cannot heal Gaius. So I
Fine, then I'll
think
heal
it's
him.
better for me to do what I did. That's my turn though.
Okay. Okay, next will be Gross Dude. You will see him with like closed eyes. You'll see his left hand move from his ear. You'll see him like almost like hold his hand out like a platform. And you'll see the giant rat number 1 jump up onto his hand and stand there on his hand.
Snow White.
And that'll be his turn.
Copycat. I was doing that before. It was cool.
What is this, toy hammer? Alright. So
Toy
next
hammer.
up is gonna be
Man,
Zaja.
I was right.
Zaja, you are up.
Okay. It's punch a bitch.
Nice.
Which one are you aiming for?
Gross dude.
Alright.
$24.
24 does hit. And as you swing, you will actually see him move his hand, his left hand, and grab the scruff of 1 and move it in front of your strike.
Well, now I'm mad.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Well, it's 9.
Okay, so you will do 9 damage to the first, or number 1, instead of him.
What a dick.
And that rat is very bloody from that hit.
Alright, well, I'm going to flurry of blows once again, and I'm going to go for Gross Dude, not the rat, if possible.
You can certainly try.
You know what, actually, let's just finish off this stupid rat in his hands, and I'm going to like smack the rat out of his hand with my trunk.
Okay.
That's a 20.
That definitely hits.
5 points damage.
5 points. Alright, you slap this rat and it goes doop 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 off to the side and is now dead.
You're an awful person! Dare you!
He does not react. He looks like he's in some type of trance right now or something.
Ah.
Will that be your turn?
You
That's it.
fuck.
Okay. With that, it is the giant rat's turns. So, Zaja, 3 will bite at you again. It'll nip at your feet. 12 does not hit.
Nope.
Next is 4. 4 is going to bite at Oliver.
It doesn't have disadvantage on me, so with Pack Tactics, it has advantage.
Alright, so it's just a straight roll.
No, it has advantage though, because my disadvantage only works against people who aren't targeting me.
Right, so if I'm attacking Oliver, he has disadvantage. But because of Pack Tactics, he gets advantage.
Yeah, so it cancels out, but I thought you were attacking me.
No, I said 4 is attacking Oliver.
Okay, well then I'll shut up.
And doesn't matter because I know a 9 does not hit. But a 5 will turn and hit you, Nath, in response of you attacking. And I'm assuming a 13 does not hit. Wow, a 13 and a 9? What was that?
It does not.
Gosh darn. Alright, 6 is going to... let me roll d20. Ooh, it is going to attack Ash.
Didn't one attack me?
Yeah, but it missed.
Oh,
It rolled a 9.
Thank the stars.
Ash does a... I know it doesn't hit, never mind, because a 17 didn't hit, so never mind. Yeah, whatever armor you're wearing, Ash, it is very protective.
Pretty sure I did it right.
Thanks, David. No.
Just like wearing chainmail with the shield, so...
You feel another nip at your armor, but it does not break it. That will bring it around. That was a pretty rough round for the rats, actually. Nath, it is your turn.
Okay. So taking the dash action only takes 1 action, correct?
Correct. If you move and dash, it takes an action.
Okay. So if I moved over to Gaius and I made a medicine check, would that be a bonus action or would that take an actual action?
I will say, in the heat of combat, that'll take an action to actually check him and see what's wrong with him and what's going on. If it was in battle and you saw how he got injured, then I would say it would probably just be a bonus action. But because you guys came in with no knowledge, it would take your full action to figure out what happened to him.
Well then, make 5 and 4 make opportunity attacks.
Okay. 4 bites with a 14.
Miss.
5 bites with an 18. I think that hits.
Okay.
That will be 4 piercing.
Oh, thank goodness.
So as you're going away, you feel 2 gnaws at the back of your ankles, and one of them connects. But you make it over to Gaius.
Yeah, as soon as it connects, I drop down, like I, crumple down, but I try and land in front of Gaius so that I can check up on him.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
You just really like going prone.
I do. I rolled a 12.
12 is enough.
Been rolling death saves.
He looks like he's on the brink of leaving you guys.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I did this.
But you didn't actually bring him up, right? Or like
I
stabilize
stabilized
him?
correct?
Yeah, a medicine check with that would stabilize, and you would know
okay.
after checking on him that he was extremely close.
How many death saving throws did he fail?
Don't worry about it right now. We're in the heat of combat. All right,
Guys,
Matt,
you
is that
owe
your
me.
turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I get up as well, so that I don't stay prone.
Okay. Next is Bosco.
6 is still alive, right?
Correct. Yep. 6 actually hasn't been
Alright.
hit yet.
I'm going to try again with the spiritual weapon.
I believe.
Does 12 hits?
12 just barely misses.
Mother.
Rats! I seem to have missed.
You want to catch this guiding bolt in my throat?
Oh, whatever it was, just a pun, please.
I got a nat 20 I can burn. Alright, I'm going to shoot another guiding bolt at Gross Dude just out of spite. And hope this one hits. Mother of God!
Oh no, dude. It does not
And
hit.
there hasn't even been any nat 1, so I can't re-roll them.
That does not hit.
I'm going to free action to cry even harder.
I mean, at least one of our clerics isn't failing miserably.
I'm
hey,
going
one
to
of our
fucking
clerics is nearly
inflict
dead.
wounds, 2nd level, on your ass.
Oh,
While Bosco cries in the dark, Ash, you are up. You just hear
Okay, can I
weeping to
hit
your
that-
side.
Can I hit this rat again?
Of course. Go ahead, take a swing.
22.
That definitely is.
And just as a reminder, you have the holy smites, or the divine smites. Remember what those are?
No.
So what they do is after you hit with a melee attack, you can expend one spell slot, so essentially one of your spells, to do 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target you hit. So like you just do 2d8 on top of the 1d8 you're already doing. Does that make sense? Ash? Did you say yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't have to do that, it's just something you can do.
7.
Alright, 7 damage. You slash into this rat. It makes a but it just continues to look at you.
How often can I use my spells? Because if I want to do that again, if I do the divine smite,
So you can do a divine smite after your attack connects, and you can just add the damage on top of it. Your actual spells itself is a separate action.
You can use how many spell slots do you have? 3 spells or divine smites a day, essentially. She said that's her turn, it just didn't go through.
Okay.
I can't do anything else other than move, right? Unless I want to hit it again. Can I hit it again?
Oh, you cannot hit again. You used your action to attack once already.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So that's
You get extra attack at 5th level.
Nope.
turn.
If we get there. Alright, so that ends Ash
Good
turns
plan.
and brings it to Oliver.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, 4 and 5 no longer have disadvantage because my turn ended.
Gotcha.
I'm going to commit Sudoku on myself.
Everything in the room
I know.
dies.
Nice. No, I'm just gonna use Toll the Dead on the 2 rats in front of me. They need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okie dokie.
They both hurt.
They are both hurt, yes.
I'll just roll right
Yeah,
now
because I
then.
punched him.
Good job. Oh, yes! The best roll I could get!
4 fails and 5 saves.
Well, they take 2 damage.
Both of them?
Yeah, brother.
Just the one that fails.
Oh, right. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Da, da, da.
6th level. Don't
All
you
right.
get +5 on your cantrips?
Yeah, I'm not 6th level.
Just for later.
Gaius.
It's also 5th level.
In the heat of
Yes.
everything that is going on, with you laying face down in the dirt, you feel a couple hands trying to figure out what's going on with you, and you recognize that someone is trying to stabilize you. You don't know who. As you slowly fade up into consciousness, all of a sudden your vision goes black, and all you hear is, "Not yet."
Oh shit, he fucking dead.
And that is all you hear.
Am I able? Am
No.
I not able to respond at all?
You can certainly try if you like.
Okay. In my mind, I'm just gonna go. Who is that? Who are you? What are you?
And as you say that, your words almost like echo in your head, like they're bouncing off walls and coming back to you, and like there's no central point. It's just words everywhere, but no response.
Okay.
Okay. Next up
Just
is
imagining Gaius unconsciously saying that out loud.
next up is the old Hermit Gross dude.
Is it too late? I forgot to make an attack with my spiritual weapon.
Nope. I'll
It's fine if it's late. Okay. Thank you.
because he didn't take his turn yet. So
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Doesn't matter.
So,
Alright,
with that other rat whacked out of his hand, he will put his left hand up to his mouth. And Zaja, you will just hear a very low, like, humming. Like, and that'll be his turn. And then, next up is Zaja. It is your turn.
Punchity punch punch.
I'm assuming you're hitting gross, dude.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit gross, dude. God damn it. 12.
That does not hit. Guys, this is not looking good.
Okay, let's do flurry of blows now. God damn it! That's 8.
8 does not hit.
Natural 20.
Hey, 20 does hit.
It's a natural 20. Woohoo! So that is 15 points of damage.
Ooh, damn. All right. Let me make a roll. And he does not. So when you go to hit this guy, it seems like he's like reading your moves from the first and second hit. But when the third hit comes across, you land him square in the face, and he like coughs and and then both his hands drop from his, and he wakes up essentially and is like staring eye to eye with you now.
I just glare at him and go, yeah, that's right.
When you guys
Right
see
here.
this,
Right here.
when you guys see this, the 4 rats that are in the room, they leave this like ravenous state, and they go back to sitting on their hind legs and put their hands like up near their chest like you guys have seen before, and they all just kind of stare at you accordingly. All right, is that it, Sasha?
Yes. Can't do anything else and don't want to move.
Okay. Nath, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move over to the gross dude. I will actually move behind him.
Okay.
And because Zaja's in front of him, I gain advantage, correct?
Yep, we are doing flanking. I will allow flanking.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
8 damage.
He looks very bloodied now.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Excellent.
5 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I actually kill him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, I run over after helping up Gaius, or helping him out, and then I run over to, Gross Dude, and I just see him, and seeing just after Zaja punching him and Gross Dude, spitting out his fingers, I just think, ugh, and I punch him twice, directly at the back of his head, an illegal rule in boxing, and I forget about this, and I, kill the dude by accident.
Alright,
So I was like, oh crap.
Nath runs up behind this dude and he's in shock of what just hit him with this Luxodon, just knocking him stunned, and then with quick speed, Nath, you capitalize on this moment, coming behind him and give him the 1-2. The first one's directly to the back of his skull, which just amplifies his stunned state. And then the second one is right to the where the vertebrae and the skull connect, and you actually hear it, and you see him just go slump and then fall.
Stories, but I never thought it was real.
All right, and with that, you guys also see, looking around Oliver in front of you. You see the rats in front of you just false slump. Ash and Bosco, you see this rat false slump, and Zaja, the rat next to you, false slump. And we are out of initiative now. So you guys see all these rats fall slump. Gross dude is what you think to be dead. Over on the other side with Zaja and Nath, and you also see Gaius laying flat into the dirt.
I was really hoping I could spiritual weapon and guiding bolt again and completely fail again.
So Gaius is still down.
Yes. Nath did not explain what was going on, but you saw him run over and look at Gaius, at least.
Okay.
Everyone, Gaius has been stabilized. Earlier, I patted him down. I saw that he was bitten by a crap ton of rats. I covered him up, I guess. I pushed on the wound.
God.
I'll walk over and search the gross dude.
Oh,
You're not going to heal?
Oh.
Nope. Oliver wouldn't heal right away if he knows he's stabilized.
I would be
I
searching
might as well
gross
do
dude
something
as
with my
well.
spell slots.
Well, I'll say I'll heal everyone in just a second. Just give me. I need to see something.
I'll hit Gaius 9 healing. If that brings him up, I have no idea.
So, Gaius. With that echoing going on, you don't know what's happening. You feel some type of like warmth or light hit you. You don't know from what or anything, but you also feel like half of that warmth get taken away from you. Like almost like it's sucked into some type of darkness or something. You don't know what it is. But you don't get 9. You'll only get 5. But you are up.
Okay. I'll kind of sit up. What? Where? Fuck. Did you at least kill him?
Yeah, I punched him in the back of his head.
Did you make sure he was dead?
No, I punched him in the back of his head, that's it.
I'm gonna turn to Oliver. Make sure he's dead. I'm gonna use Healing Hands on myself, which gives me 3 hit points back.
You will only get 2.
Fuck.
Can I do a medicine check on the gross dude to see if he's actually dead?
Yep, go for it.
I got a 15.
You start to check him over, and then you remember like just not even 10 seconds ago where Nath connected with his 2 hits. You go to the back of his neck and you give it like a little movement, and his head moves like it's not connected. Yeah, he's definitely dead.
In that case, I will see if he has any like booklets or journals or anything on his person.
Okay.
I'll just search him, I guess.
So you go to search him, and you guys watch, or those that are watching, see Oliver do this. And when you pull away his cape, his body does not fill the shawl or the cape that he was in. All you see are just like
rats.
slumped rats on like hooks on his belt. The rats are what made up the size of this person instead of his actual body. His actual body's very scrawny. Looks like he doesn't eat a lot. He does enough to just get by.
And all the rats are like dead?
Yeah, they all have that incision in the middle. Some of them are a little bit longer than normal, or longer than the other ones you've seen. Some are shorter. That he just had on his person. As for booklets and pamphlets and stuff, you don't really see any of that. You see a couple rats with like paper stuffed in there, but it's not like legible stuff. Like, you know, it's not like notes he's taken or anything.
I'll like stand up and like brush my hands off and be like, well, he's dead. His head is completely off his body. Everyone gather here. I'm gonna heal Saul.
I'm gonna walk over there and cut off the hermit's head.
It was already cut off.
No, it was
it's dislodged. Broken. Yeah, it's not cut off.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this back as proof of completion.
Good idea. I want to just check to see if there's anything valuable on him other than just the wraps hanging off of his belt.
I thought I just said that.
Investigation. More rats.
You said if he had any books or pamphlets, not anything of value.
Please give me an investigation check.
Investigation. And I get advantage on this, so it's a 6. And that's even worse. That's a 3. So, yep, I see nothing.
Yep.
More rats.
No moss. Nothing special. You now see firsthand of what Oliver was just looking at. You just see it closer.
Okay.
Hey, Oliver. If I remember correctly, you said that these books were part of your college or some sort of experiment. Do you know this guy? Was he like a college roommate or something?
I was asked this before. No, I don't know him. And I don't even know for sure if he went to the school. And I'm pretty sure I do know that, right? That he did go to the school, so I'm kind of lying.
Yes, Oliver would know that your studies would have been shared at Witherbloom. But what you're saying is not true.
Yeah.
Does he need to roll deception?
That depends. Is anyone making an insight on him?
Yeah, sure. I'll make an insight.
Okay. Then yeah, roll deception.
I'm pretty good at deception.
And
I've got
I will say
-1.
because Nath brought it up, you will roll an insight.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
I got a 12.
Yeah, so as far as you can tell, Oliver is telling you straight up.
Can I take the backpack that's next to this guy's body and put his head in it after examining the contents?
Sure, of course.
So can we say I already started casting the spell to heal since I already told them to come over?
Yep. I figured when you said that and everyone moved over, I would have counted it.
Okay.
With
That's
the
my last level
insight check, I was wanting to insight him, but would it have just been an advantage for super or no?
If I would not say it's advantage for Nath. I would say actually you can roll your separate if you're looking into it as well, using the knowledge that you know.
Yeah, everything that we've talked about before, I feel like she would just look at him like, oh. It's okay, it's only 11, so
yeah,
barely got below.
Yeah, as far as you can read.
Successfully lied.
Oliver's telling the truth. Guys,
I still don't trust him, but...
Well, do you have any reason like not to trust me if it seems like I'm telling the truth? I don't know.
Well, because we were talking about how with the rats and the studies and all that, I feel like something's off. I don't know what, but I believe what you say, just something's off.
Okay. Alright. It's been 10 minutes.
Gaius, when you go to put this head in the bag, you want to examine the bag first. So you start to go through the contents, and you start to see things that are like from probably other previous adventures. You see like a broken dagger in half. You see a rusted like one-handed sword, you would assume, but it's like so broken and rusted down it's almost to the handle itself, and even the handle is worn. You see like some scrap metal here and there. You see some torn paper. It looks like, like almost like a hoarder's bag, essentially. so much so that even the bag itself is kind of ripped and janky. But you can tell that this is like the bag that this guy probably kept on him to store stuff. And while you're looking at, can you give me an investigation check, please?
Oh, a 12. It almost landed on a 19.
That is still enough. So as you're looking, it's just enough. As you're looking through this bag, you kind of empty it out and contents just kind of spill on the floor, and you go to put the head in. When you go to put the head in to take with you, you see a little pocket on like the inside on the right of the bag. And you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
I am gonna open the pocket, if that's what you were waiting for.
Are you doing it secretly, or are you just doing it in front of everyone?
I mean, I wouldn't have a reason to do it secretly, so I'm just gonna, it's just like going through a backpack, so I'm just gonna open it.
Okay. So you open the little pouch on the right, and it's like a little binded like leather book, and it's actually the same size as the one Zaja had, if you recall.
The one with scribbles?
Mm-hmm.
After putting the head in the bag, can I open the book?
Yep. So you put that in the bag, you pull the little book out, you unbound it, and you open it, and it's actual writing. Very tiny, but it's legible writing. And it looks like someone or something was writing down like a day by day like process. So like you read it a little bit, there's some scribbles, smudges, but then you read like day 25. Finally thinking something. Don't know what to do. And then it just cuts off. And then you flip a couple pages, like day 34. He doesn't ... Why do ... Maybe if I think ... And it's just like a journal, like going page by page of like actual legible writing, but it's very tiny.
Hey, Zaja, did you ever look through that book that you took from that other rat? The one that was on the floor?
Here. Let's pull it out. Let's compare them. I'll go ahead and handle the book.
I'm gonna flip through it.
Okay. So as you're flipping through it, I will say, Oliver, right now would be the time for your prayer of healing to go off. If you want to give everyone healing. And then guys, as you're sitting there reading, go ahead, Rustic.
I was just going to start glaring curiously at Oliver for the fact that the books look the same.
Okay.
Everyone heals for 7 health.
Do I heal for 7 health?
Yeah, you go up 7 health, but only to your max. Healing.
Okay.
You do get the full 7.
So after I'm done healing, do I see them with the books?
I mean, you guys, he isn't trying to hide it. You would all see him going through the books, the 2 little books.
Okay. Can I walk over and just like ask him where he found those?
So Gaius, before Oliver walks over real quick, you were looking through the book, and as you're looking through it, it starts off as like scribbles, like just completely unintelligible. Like it looks like a second grader was literally just scribbling lines. And you go and go and go, and about halfway through, there's a couple letters, but it's still scribbles. And you go through and through and through, and then at the end of the book, you can actually see like words. They're not in sentences, but just like words, as if something was practicing. And then that's when Oliver would walk over to you.
What have you got there?
Just some books of this old crazy man.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes,
They look so similar to books we found.
I'm gonna raise up the one I found in the bag. This one I found in a pocket in this bag that his mind now resides in. It appears to be some sort of journal. And then this one, I'll hold up the one with scribbles at the beginning. This one seems to be some sort of practice journal.
Well, I do have the other one, and I am a scholar of life and death and these sort of things. If you gave them to me, I could possibly figure out, exactly what it is that's going on, or what he was trying to accomplish.
Well, I can kind of already deduct that this guy was trying to give these rats intelligence, or use them as some sort of puppet. But,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
Yes.
I'll give them to you, and I'll close up the books and rebind them and hand them to him.
I will take them. So,
Guys, can you give me a perception check, please?
Yes. 13.
Guys, as you hand the books to
They said all
Oliver-
of us.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just guys.
You said you guys, not guys.
I'm sorry.
My bad.
Gaius, as you hand Oliver the books, just over his shoulder, you see a shadow behind a crate. And immediately, your body locks up. And that's where we're going to end.
Fuck.